Let's try to get over there. Let's try to get over to the A, see if we can get the cat's paw talisman. I've been grinding since the continuity is already a mess and I had some stuff to redo, and I was like, oh, I want to redo those handful of things I lockpicked. Then I did a lot more, so now I'm level 4 stealth and level 5 lockpicking. I just spent until the sun came up just going up and down every street, lockpicking every door and every chest I could find, and I wasn't even stealing anything. I was just opening them over and over again. Broke one lockpick, but I still have the other one. So they'd last if you don't mess it up, and it's such an easy minigame on keyboard and mouse. It's kind of embarrassing. So here's a perk, I mean. Double the durability of your lockpicks. Let's do that. What does stealth have? I have the takedown. Rain Man, you move almost silently in the rain. The noise of your footsteps is reduced by 70%. After committing a crime, you gain a +1 bonus to strength and vitality until you're caught or leave the scene of the crime. Those are really weird. Huh. I mean, that seems really useful, whereas rain, I don't know how often rain's going to come up, or at least I'm not going to plan my heists around rainfall happening, necessarily. Whoops. Longsword. The new longsword skill to buy is Durchlaufen. I need to memorize these, it's just hard to remember. Like bottom left, stab, and then stab, stab, for example, the Scar Maker. Or up, right, bottom left. Bottom left, right, stab, stab. I wish I could remember these on the fly, but I never, ever do. Period. So buying them has been kind of pointless. Wouldn't be the worst to have a Monster Hunter style on-screen controls thing. It's just combat can be so rare. And I still get away with stabbing people in the face a lot of the time and not getting punished for that, just sticking with that strategy constantly, surprisingly. Someone did see me steal at some point, but no one's come after me. Hey look, Daring Debonair's active. I think it's because I currently am considered to have stolen here, but nobody seems to know that. No one's been chasing me down. I've been running around in public constantly.
Hey you!
Oh shit. It happened. It happened.
You were seen in the act of lockpicking. This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn crime doesn't pay.
+7.
Look, I'll tell you the truth, but you mustn't tell anyone. The Lord of Rat-Eye sent me on a secret mission. And to do it, I have to bend the law a little now and again. Understand?
Well, I thought... That is, I had no idea. If that's how it is, of course, you may go.
Aww. Ow! Stop it.
You asked.
Yeah. Clear off then.
Clear off.
Dick?
Quick, before I change my mind.
Dick? What are you? Are you even a guard? You're a guard too. The fucking game's AI is so garbage it can't even tell when a situation's resolved and you'll get attacked anyway. Oh boy. Oh, I lost my bonus, didn't I? I'm no longer a Daring Debonair because they finally identified me. I had 12 + 7. How many bonuses is that? My speech is a +2. My charisma is a +1. How many bonuses were all applying? Oh, I think I know. Where's speech again? It's over here because it's a main level. Specialize with women. +3 with commoners. Don't I have a plus against guards? Was that a different thing though? Was that main level? Bonus to speech when you have a high reputation, which I do. I think I have a bonus with guards too, but I don't remember for sure. I don't know. There's a lot going on here. All I know is it said 12 + 7, which is astonishing. That's a 19 speech check. This is the time to become a thief, is right after I've become so good at talking my way out of situations that no one will freak out. I need to get out of here before they get weirded out. Are you cat foot guy? No. You are. You're supposed to have a cat's foot. Hello, gambler man.
Good health to you, sir.
You must be that lucky fellow everyone's talking about.
Lady Luck has been good to me lately, true enough. But that can change quicker than you know.
People say that you get help from a lucky charm.
Is that not allowed?
No, it is. It just interests me, that's all.
Why?
You could just say, give it to me and threaten him, and according to those numbers, I would win, but that's just fucked up.
I could use a paw like that myself.
Then go to the knacker. I'm sure he'll get you one.
I'd like to try that luck of yours. Let's play for your talisman.
Ah, a challenge. Good. But not now. Come and see me when I'm at the tavern.
All right. When can I find you there?
All the time, my old woman would say. She's not far wrong either. If it's open, I'll be there. Our innkeeper opens before luncheon and closes when he tires of the company.
Very well. I'll come and find you.
I can't wait.
Alright, we'll go by the tavern in the evening. Most likely. What time is it? It is currently before noon. Well, no one's looking. Easy as that every time. A little bit more skill up just like that.
Hey, who's there?
Who's there? Oh, they're on their way. This is my routine at the moment. Ta-da! Is there even anything in these things? Yeah, it's just like, here's some clothing.
Hey.
And that's how you get your skill a little bit higher. And then some guy will be like, hey, what's up with you? They kind of slowly catch up with you, but generally, even if they see you and they're on their way, the lockpicking process is so fast that you're not really at risk. I wash myself of the sin. Is lockpicking a sin? If you don't actually take anything from the thing that you're open? That's just like, that ranks in the, on the moral scale, that ranks mostly in the confusing and the, what are you doing? I assume he's just staying put, right? Let's see, the tavern's over there. So until he's over there, we can't do this quest. What's over there? The decorative crown requires us to get the gem. So let's go off to A. You behind me? Yeah, you are. We'll warp up to the other waypoint, where I'm also known for being a thief, but they haven't gone after me yet, the monastery. I think I have like a close to 100% reputation down here, whereas the monastery it's like a 50%, which is weird, because that's where I've been the most altruistic and helpful person in the entire game, basically. But I think it's because I'm only helping the people that aren't from the monastery. They're the people from Skellige. Not Skellige. Skalitz. Skellige is Viking land from Witcher. But since I'm helping the Skellige people, I said it again. Since I'm helping the people from Skalitz, I assume that's helping my Skalitz reputation instead of my actual monastery reputation, where I have known for doing nothing, basically. I don't think I'm helping them, generally speaking. Look at these rolling hills. An interesting sight, you say? Some cart. There's no thing to lockpick in here. I need to get more lockpicks. I only have one. I had two, now I have one. It broke. The wobbly part's relatively easy to mess up. So somewhere around here, there's supposed to be a guy that was transporting a stone, but he disappeared. Maybe he's dead around here. Or maybe he ran away. Oh, there's a cart. That's probably good evidence. Oh, that's not a great sign. Hey, what the hell is in my inventory right now? Why are those in my inventory? Anyway. Time to acquire maximum armor. Which is, I basically do, what I do is I just keep scrolling down and I press A every time the numbers turn blue. Then I sort by worn to get rid of everything else. And I take off this cosmetic item before I ruin it. And that cosmetic item. Yep. This seems like it might be where the guy got murdered or something. Oh, look, blood. What a good sign. Blood going off into the woods. Mushrooms. Hello. What was that? Ooh, a camp.
Hey, who's there?
Is he wounded down here? Oh.
What's that?
This seems like it's probably Martin right there.
Pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. You're dead. To arms!
Alright, this is ill-advised, sir. But okay. Ill-advised.
Bring it on!
Ow. Works a lot better when I hit you. What? How was that a miss? Ow. There we go. I learned the power of headshots, but also I meant to draw my sword and I'm mixing those buttons up today apparently. Unfortunately. A silver ring. A blacksmithing kit. Mostly garbage. Ooh, arrow. I wonder where that one arrow came from. Could it have been embedded in his skull? Alright, well. The answer was the boring one, unfortunately. I was thinking, oh my goodness, he probably stole it. I wonder if I'm gonna find him conniving off somewhere and he's gonna be like, I'm gonna make a fortune on this. And the answer was that he just got killed by bandits. Which is the go-to answer when you hear that somebody's gone missing on a road. Hello, Martin. Sorry. Anyway, one of these. There we go. Is that the gem? 20 groschen. Armor kit. Those are valuable. For me. Moldavite. Found it. Goblet. Chalices. Jewelries aren't necessarily... Jewelry type items or goblets and stuff usually aren't massive sums of money, but they're at least very lightweight for their value. So they're relatively valuable, kind of. Hey, my arrows are still here. Yeah, headshots are deadly in this game. It's just hard to tell where your arrow's gonna go. Due to lack of reticle and whatnot. How's my nourishment doing? It's pretty high up there. It's a little weird because I feel like real archers might have a better idea where their arrow's going because I feel like they'd hold it up to their head. I always see archers in media having their eye like lined up with the arrow so they can see like exactly the path it's going to take. But in video games, the bow always looks like a gun basically. Where it's like a weird diagonal gun on the corner of the screen, except that's the arrow. And it like doesn't really feel like it's indicating where it's gonna go at all, usually. The bandit leader's spurs. Too bad I never got credit for turning them in. Like it didn't seem like I even could get credit for turning them in for some reason. Frustratingly. I got the Moldavite. Let's put some of these itemy... definitely get rid of the repair items. Don't need to carry them in my personal inventory. Same thing for the spade. Gonna drop the agaric. I only looted that to increase my skill. There's the fallen block. So many items. The bowman's brew. Improves your bow skill by 5 points for 10 minutes. Damn. Oh yeah, I found this. Pomlaska. I think some kind of... It's like an Easter whip or something. Yeah. It was just on the roof of the scaffolding by the church in one of the many chests. Because I'm just looting... That's the one thing I looted, I guess. But I've just been grabbing things. It didn't count as stealing, so I'm wondering if it's going to be a quest item. It might be a quest item at some point, because it didn't say I was stealing it. It just said you could have it. And I'm like, that's weird. This game counts everything as stealing, usually. Alright, well, we took him the hell out. You're where I'm trying to go, right? Yeah. Oh, he's at the tavern. I guess we're going back to Gambletown. Go down here to gamble for his cat's foot, then go up to turn in the Moldavite. Gonna have a good time. Nobody caught me for stealing earlier, so I'm still in the clear. Also, I didn't steal. No one caught me for lockpicking. I'm amused by the fact that my crime, as reported, was that I was lockpicking. Which, it does make it clear that is a crime, which, you know, you'd expect it to be. In that, obviously it's a thing, at least mechanically, you'd want to catch people for in the act. Otherwise, it'd be really weird if the AI was like, oh, he's lockpicking, that's fine. I don't care until he actually steals something. Hey, stop, you violated the law, like the moment you grab something. But, it is funny that they have to specifically say we caught you lockpicking because I definitely was not, actually stealing anything. Hey, gambler man, I've seen you before, actually. I recognize you now.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
About that talisman of yours.
What about it?
I'd like to try that luck of yours. Let's play for your talisman.
As you wish. My talisman against your groschen.
Sure. There'd be no point in it otherwise.
Sure, I made more money than that off the bandits earlier. Also, I definitely remember how to play this. How do I play it again? It's 1s and 5s? Yeah. And for some reason, 1s are worth more than everything. Yeah, for some reason, 1s are worth more than 5s. But yeah, you want triplets and quadruplets and whatnot if you can. But only if you can. 2 3s. It has to be triplets, right? Yeah. So 2 3s is not enough. So grab one of the 1s. Roll again. I'm not imagining it, right? Yeah, it is 3 of a kind specifically. Well, 1s are worth more than 5, so I'll grab that. My big takeaway was to cash out whenever you're in trouble of not getting points. Because, I mean, when you're in trouble of not being able to succeed at your next grab, because the AI seemed to be willing to completely screw itself. Oh crap, I pressed pass, but when you use up all the dice, aren't you allowed to roll again for the whole new batch? I just threw away my opportunity for free rolls. I forgot.
That'll do me.
Well, I'm still leading. That looks like a good roll. That looks like some repeats. 4 4 5 5. Yes, 5 5 5. I should not have done that. I should have stopped. I should have stopped. Let's just stop. It's not enough dice statistically to have good rolls at that point.
Damn.
Oh, wow. It's I don't believe he does have good luck, as it turns out. That may be bullshit. Oh, I should have grabbed the 1 of the 5. I forgot that that's how that works, is you can just grab them no matter what. Oh well, he's getting destroyed, so unless he suddenly wins... That's a lot of 1s, isn't it? Oh, a lot of 1s and 5s.
Should I? Shouldn't I?
I've now passed on free points twice. Is that 3 6s? Yeah, his rabbit's foot thing's, cat's foot thing is bullshit. It sucks. I destroyed him.
Well, seems my luck's run out. Damn it. Seeing how I lost, I reckon that cat's paw don't bring luck anymore.
Not to you, anyway. So, thanks for the game.
He should be all like, why'd you come back in armor? Like, yeah, you weren't in armor when you asked for the game, but then you show up to get my cat's paw, and you're in full armor, like plate or mail or whatever, or both, I don't know. It's probably both. I'm probably wearing a combination of different types of armor because of how coupled together it is due to the nature of how you acquire items in RPGs. As opposed... Hello.
I see you carry a message.
Son of a bitch. It broke again. I literally was about to say I should have saved before talking to him because I realized... Again. Alright, let's see how far back that sends me. This quest is really screaming, like, go on, save yourself, leave me. Because it's already the one that I gave up on before, but then another quest took me back to the same spot with the same branch. I'm like, okay, I'll try again. But then when I tried again, the game bugged out and I had to redo, and I got rewinded all the way back to that point, and I had to redo it again anyway. So that all happened to me because of him being stuck in the dialogue with him, which did end up with me catching that one guy because I was forced to save scum by the game. Then I do this and he fucking breaks me again. I had to go back. I was all the way back to before I found the Moldavite. I had to redo the fight and then also redo the dice game and everything. Son of a bitch. I've saved right before talking to him this time, and I hopefully never make that mistake again.
I see you carry a message.
I went to look for those items you wanted.
Splendid, splendid. So show me what you've got, lad.
One cat paw for luck.
Wonderful. How did you obtain it?
You wouldn't believe it. I won it from him.
Oh, no, you don't. Now the talisman won't bring its owner luck anymore.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Oh, well, luckily it's a cat's paw, so it has other uses. So we've got all that sorted out. And now to the next matter.
Go on. I'm shaking with anticipation.
There's one more thing. It's rather complicated and delicate.
What thing?
A shroud.
A shroud?
Yes. A burial shroud of someone who passed away not too long ago.
I'm just supposed to take a dead person's clothes?
Christ, no. I need a burial shroud. The precious enveloping garment in which the deceased is buried.
And does it matter who I take it from?
It needs to be someone who lived an honest life. And I have just the fellow. A good man by the name of Lokota who recently passed on.
Right. So where can I find him?
His family is waiting for the funeral. For now, he's lying in a small church in Sassa.
And who was this Lokota?
I know only a little, but according to the locals, he was an honorable man. You should certainly try to ask around.
I'm looking for a piece of the remains of St. Procopius.
Are you now? And who would that be for?
For a friend. He'd like to have something holy to treasure.
Quite a reasonable fellow.
Once again, the dialogue just ends. What is up with that? Why has he stopped talking?
Welcome, pilgrim.
Oh, there it goes again. Good thing I saved right before trying again. Holy shit, man. Let's try this again.
Why?
Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, he just doesn't do dialogue about St. Procopius, even though the option's there, which implies that it's gonna go somewhere and he's an option of some sort that's valid or whatevs. But he just doesn't, he's always like, yes! And then stops. He just is like, I acknowledge that you are talking to me, and then the conversation ends, and I'm like, I don't understand what's happening. Supposed to take a burial shroud. Ha! Where'd you come from? I'm trying to be a lockpicky man, and you're startling me with your I'm gonna catch ya-ness. There we go. Anyone in there? Oh, it's not even an off-limits location. Neat. That's very hard to lockpick, though, apparently. This is probably the limit where you might consider not helping this person. I'm in a private area?
What do you want here? Pop it, or I'll call a guard.
Oh, there it is. So when you get close to the guy himself, it says you're trespassing and it freaks out. So it gets even worse than the other one. Okay. So this whole place is treated as off limits as long as the body is there, even though it's a church and it's public and he's seemingly here for a wake or something. Like, or I don't know if that's the right thing to call it, but that guy's praying over his body. And he's a villager. It doesn't say he's a member of the church. It says he's a public. He might be family or something. Can I talk to him?
Good day to you.
My condolences.
Thank you.
I've come to pay my last respects to a dear relative.
Have you? I've never seen you before.
I believe I'm your cousin.
Fuck.
Unlike yours, my father never left Vlashim. He must have told you where our family comes from.
He never talked about him much. They didn't see eye to eye.
You're right. Bad blood. For a long time, I didn't know my father had a brother.
So then you know my father also married a woman from Vlashim.
Fuck.
Well, I didn't know Teresa very well, but...
I knew it! You lying wretch! Don't let me see you here again!
Did I... Ah! Hey, cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out.
Yeah!
Calm down. I don't want to punch the... Ah! Why'd you have to attack me? You did this. This is kind of a solution, though. I guess I guessed the right... I must have been right the first time. Okay, he's unconscious. This is my chance. You don't see anything. Walk away. Running away! Running away! Nobody knows I did this. That was not the intention. But I didn't know that there was going to be such an incredibly specific test. Briefly, I was like, "Oh no, I don't have my charisma stuff on." But that was not a dialogue check. That was a knowledge check. Maybe there was information about him somewhere I could have gotten that would have answered that stuff. I almost forgot. I almost forgot to save.
The ravens told me you were coming.
You son of a bitch. I have to restart my computer. I'm not my computer. I have to restart this game every time I talk to him. This bug is a fantastic example of just how mandatory this save mod is that allows me to save everywhere, and how the developers should just give up on their entire dumb idea of how save should work and just patch it out, because their game is only playable if you can save whenever you want. Think about how this would be if every single time I tried to talk to the charlatan, there was a chance that it would bug out and make me restart the entire game, which would mean I'd have to rewind potentially hours of gameplay depending on when the last save condition was met. Maybe multiple times because of a reoccurring bug that they should have caught if they're going to be so confident in this damn save system.
I see.
I have the...
Lord Almighty, be quiet! Not here! You don't want everyone to see it, do you? Wait for me at my place.
Or I can creepily follow you there. No, I'm probably going to go there and wait for about an hour so you teleport there. And I'm also going to save, and then I'm going to talk to you, and then the game's going to glitch out, and I'm going to have to restart the game again. Watch that happen. It's been so consistent that I just fully expect it now. Ooh, can I lockpick his house? Can I lockpick this? It's not a door. By the game standards, it's not a door. Here's the charlatan. His door's open. Huh. Oh. Oh, I've already locked... I lockpicked this place already. I've been here recently, I think. What are all those debuffs for? Those are bonuses. What do I have? What are my negative stats for? Reduced melee weapon damage, reduced strength, agility, vitality, speech, and speed. It doesn't show a breakdown. I don't know. I don't know. I will now wait for 1 hour. Arrive, you charlatan. And also I'll save. It's been an hour. Is he not here yet? Or is he already inside? Hello.
How are you, Henry? Welcome, pilgrim.
You fuck. I saved you, charlatan, because I knew what you had in store for me.
I see you carry a message.
I have the shroud for you.
Have you now? Good work.
Yes, well, it wasn't easy.
I'm sure. That's also why...
That's where he lives. Let's teach him a lesson.
He's inside! I saw him go in!
Henry! Delay them! What? How? There's a reward for you in the trunk. I'll see you in Ledechko.
Come on!
Break it down!
Do it!
He just hopped out the window and abandoned me. Well, shit. I have a hunch that I'm going to want to have all those cosmetic items in a second here, so they don't all murder me. Sure would like them all to love me. You. Let's see, there's the cosmetic slot. You're pretty good. That's 20. Sort by what's worn. But I gotta get back those male pants. They're even better for my charisma. These riding boots are 20. But these are the riding boots are 18, but those are 20. That's the best I can do? What's wrong with me right now? What is... I don't have any buffs floating around on the screen anywhere. I don't know what my debuff is. Did he just say my rewards in the chest and the chest is fucking locked? He totally did. You son of a bitch. It's just some clothes. Is there another chest? Powdered unicorn horn in the alchemist's stream? Gonna want to get rid of all these things that are listed as stolen real quick. What does that do? Cures impaired manliness? Sure. Alright, everybody. How do you do? I'm a good person.
What are you doing here?
He swindled me too. I came here to throw his potions in his face, but it looks like he hasn't been home for a while. He probably ran away before his trickery could catch up with him.
Bastard! Either way, he'd better not show his face in this town again. Let's go!
Yeah, I did it. I succeeded at everything. Period. And also, I got powdered unicorn horn, even though unicorns don't exist. Which raises its own questions. How are we doing on food? It's not there yet. Alright, well. I'm gonna sleep in his bed for a bit. No, it'll be nighttime soon. Might as well wait until then if I can. I considered it. Was my reward for this entire quest some powdered unicorn horn, basically? But that was kind of listed as stolen. The thing that wasn't listing things as being stolen was, like, some random clothing. What? He's a prick, whatever. We're done with that now. And I think with that, we're done with the Sasau and Monast- no. Right. Right. Let's get up to that crown. I got the gem, but I haven't turned it in yet. That way. I wonder if that character's gonna come up again, or was that all just pointing up to everyone being sick of him and throwing him out and that was it? Because, admittedly, that's what I wanted. This is not what I was going for. This was a mistake. Oh, I remember this place now. I've been stuck off-road here before. There's the main town. The funny thing is that the place where the crown's being worked on is one of the #1 places I was lockpicking, because they have so many boxes in the various rooms of that area. Ow. That's a short doorway. It's fine. It's fine. I think this is the building too. Other side though, I think. Very hard. Are they all locked up right now? Or is it this side? Oh yeah, I got all mixed up. It's fine.
G'day.
About that Moldavite we discussed.
Yes. Do you have some news?
Yes. The good news is I found Vizek.
That sounds like cause for rejoicing, but how come he isn't with you?
That's the bad news. He didn't survive.
Merciful God. He was a good and highly respected man. I will pray for his soul. Anyway, let me see the stone, if you would be so kind.
Of course. Here it is.
Excellent. It looks undamaged. I'll get straight to work. You can come for the finished crown tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow evening? Oh, I leveled up. I'm level 13.